I discovered this game on TikTok, of all places. A TikTok went viral talking about how this is a very cool subway game that actually uses real-life census data. There's a bunch of different cities in the US that we can play as and rebuild our own subways, but of course I'm going to play in New York, and just look at how beautiful this thing is. There's also a 3D map mode, so we can actually see all of that New York skyline. Wow, this is going to be cool. So the game actually does, like I say, it uses real-life census data. It also knows where people live and where people work, where they're going to want to go into work and to be able to commute out of their job to go back home. If something called demand stats up here, transit, driving, walking. I'm not sure what that's all about, but this is the percentage of people who are going to get this data here soon enough, apparently. After I watched the viral TikTok, I actually reached out to the creator of the game over here on Twitter, and I DM'd him, and he had apparently watched my channel back in the day, so he gave me early access. So if you want more information about Subway Builder, this is the spot to go. Here's a screenshot of someone's playthrough. It's going to be interesting to redesign a city like New York that already has a very extensive and pretty good subway, although I'm not from New York. I think of it as a good subway anyways. I'm actually genuinely surprised at how far I can actually zoom into this map. I can literally zoom in on like probably a pedestrian walking at this point. How is my computer able to handle this, to be honest? So this is the demand map mode. The bigger circles are representing obviously the higher density. So these are the places that we're really going to want to build stations at. So this is residents, and then here are workers. So this is where, these are the employment centers. Okay, so what is this, Midtown? Man, I've only been to New York 3 times. I don't know it fully. It's been a minute since I've been back to New York, but I know we have 5 boroughs. We got Hoboken over here. We got the financial center, down this way, but it really seems like Midtown and like the Upper East Side is where everybody works at. Oh, everyone probably lives out this way. But no, Manhattan is so high density. I guess there's lots of people that live in Manhattan. Isn't that shit expensive as hell? Who can afford Manhattan? We're looking for the biggest gaps between where people live and where people want to go into work, basically. Or where, I don't think people want to go into work, but where people work kind of gotta work, especially to live in New York. We can work with either heavy metro or light metro. Can I bulldoze buildings? Is that what it's? I think I'm starting with like $1 billion. I'm starting with like $2 billion, $3 billion. I can bulldoze buildings for my subway. That's awesome. Probably shouldn't do that. If I mess with elevation, can I make sure it goes lower down to the ground? Station is too short. Oh, okay. So I guess let's avoid the buildings, and then we're just gonna go right underneath. Man, what? Do I even know what street this is being built on? Oh, I can actually hear people down there. That's really cool. Okay, let's connect our 2 little spots right here. Bammo. I don't know if it's a good idea that I'm starting off with a fresh, because I can't remember New York's metros. I know that there's a big one that goes down this way, I'm pretty sure. It's probably good that I don't remember how things look. Here's the thing, didn't they start building New York's metro? I just watched a video about it, like literally sometimes over 100 years ago, some of the core parts. So there's no way that they could have anticipated what Manhattan would look like 100 years later. So we probably could come, if you could just start off with a clean slate, be very fascinating how you would rebuild New York's metro, or I guess subway, whatever. I'm gonna do something against New York rules, if they have any rules here. I don't think they do. Oh, that curvature is gonna be a problem. Oh my goodness. I don't really know how else to do this. Are we gonna have to blow up all this stuff? It's actually not terrible. I'm starting off with $2 billion. All right, we can do some changes. I'm gonna have to curve this like this. Oh man, this is getting ugly. But in order for me to have made this curve, oh geez. Okay, I might have made these stations like too close together. Hell yeah, look at that monstrosity. I guess each station needs a crossover so they can switch directions. It's seen as critical, so I guess I gotta build it. Oh, apparently what I just made is gonna cost $7 billion. All right, so that really added up. 8.22 billion, my bad. Okay, this was a monstrosity anyways. Let's go ahead and try that again. I feel like I was gonna build my station right here, but you know what? That doesn't, I feel like you would just walk that. That doesn't seem like that much. Okay, we're gonna start simple, but I am going to be introducing horizontal subways. We can't be going vertical because apparently all the high density is on the lines here, and the workers need to go in the middle. We're gonna call this the M line for, I don't know, I think it just sounds good. So this is going to be the M. Eventually we will extend it, but let me just see if I'm stupid for trying to do this anyways. I might be. Okay, I'm making too many. Okay, well, there's a K. The M line is the only one. It's fine. So cars per train is 5. Frequency, let's just see what the data is before I make any more changes to this. Okay, so we're on 56th Street. I now just realized, okay, we do have a label for the street names that I decided randomly to put this metro on. Put it on a metro, but it's a subway. I don't know, man. Oh yeah, how much is it going to cost? Also, we don't build it instantly. All right, there we are, moving moving through the city. It's looking like it's going pretty well. I think it's just one train going back and forth, right? It's simple enough. They're doing the little scissor thing. It is scissoring. Now, ideally, what I want it to do is I want to extend it over here, and then I want to do like a rectangle. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should just extend it over here to, what is this, Queens? People definitely live out there, although there's much less demand. Bro, I would honestly just walk this. Like, what is this, like a 30-minute? I mean, I guess if you really were running late to work, this might be, what, 30 minutes? But the train would be like 5, if that. I mean, we had to wait for the train. I like there's a little ticker down here. So right now I'm losing money, but did we just build that? Is that why? Oh man, look at all the revenue. So total revenue, 41,000, but total expenses, 200,000. We're probably not gonna make much money. Oh, part of the big reason is the construction costs. Oh, look at this data. Operational revenue versus expenses. Sometimes it takes these games like a minute. You gotta let it go for a little bit. You gotta let the people know what's out there, what we just built for them. Oh yeah, I know. What is this? The big, that big weird skyscraper? Where is it at? One of these is just like a really weird long skyscraper that just overlooks Central Park, basically. It's where all the super rich people are. I guess the super rich people are all around Manhattan, to be honest. I can buy another train. What if we do that? I'll go ahead and buy another train. It's not that much money. Oh, now the circles are, there's more color here. Okay, so where are the blue circles at? Because the red circles, they like driving. There's more of a driving demand. There's a walking demand, transit. Where is blue? I guess blue is to come. We can also change it. Okay, so I want to go to transit. Oh, do we not know just yet? Okay, so we probably want to attack the driving areas. Because if you can walk to work, well, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we build a station for people that already walk to work, they don't really care. So we should attack the really yellow circles. I like this idea. Yeah, no wonder. Making your subway, if I'm gonna make my subway do a circular curve down this way, we probably want to do it under the water, right? I guess this is why in New York, the subway lines just kind of go straight or not straight. I mean, they always go pretty much straight. There's some curvature, but because I was racking up all those extra expenses when I was doing curves inside of Manhattan, so we don't want to do that. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's how we want to do it. We do want to make our curves out here in whatever river this is, whatever that is. So maybe that's how we tackle this. I want to go for like right in there. What is that? What the hell is that? Some sort of alien UFO? Why is the red circle moving? I am confused, but this is fine. I'm going to keep with my blueprints. Why is this making me do that? Okay, so we need to extend this because this is basically nothing. I'm going to go ahead and build this blueprint. I'm still at $2.3 billion or something like that. Oh, the current fare. I can change that? How about $3.50? No. Let's not raise it too much. Let's make a sufficient subway system first before we start raising the fare. Well, maybe I'll raise it 25 cents. Maybe that's a little too annoying. Okay. Because, you got to bring out a quarter. Although we have Apple Pay here in New York, right? So I don't think it's not going to make a difference if it's a quarter more. All right, well, let's see how this one goes. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a longer thing. Let's see how... Oh, is it not going yet? Did I not build it yet? Okay, apparently not, because it just seems to be going back and forth. All right, so it looks like it's going up around the curve. And, nice. All right, that looks pretty smooth. It seems like it's going pretty fast. Now we just need to extend it. Now, there's a lot more curvature I can do out here. Man, I wish I knew what this river's called. All I know is to never, ever swim in this stuff, right? Dang, that looks nice from a top-down view. This game looks really beautiful. I like how it can look very simplified, very much like another phone game called Mini Metro or even Mini Motorways. But then you can zoom it in and get real deep in there. I feel like this game, it would kill it on mobile. I don't know how you'd be able to simplify it because it is a lot more complicated for a mobile game, but these public transit games kill it over there. I like the way this looks so far. I mean, it doesn't look super weird. My curve ended up being a little bit weird. I feel like there could be like City Skylines has a nice little magnet sort of thing you can do. I don't know if it's called magnet or it's something where it kind of guides your curve. It kind of just does its own thing for you. Okay, let's get some data in this. Total operations is 1.23 million. That cannot be good. That doesn't sound that good. 800,000 people are driving. We have 3.5 million unknown. Well, if there's 800,000 people driving and if there's 100,000 people walking, then can't we say that everyone else is taking the transit or maybe the buses? I mean, we're competing with other subways, I'm assuming, right? Or are we the only one in all of New York right now? Because that would be insane. Hey, look, I think we have a little bit of a profit. I don't see a big red number down there. This is where all the workers are at, so that's good to know. And then the residents are out here, so adding like another station or two would be nice. Well, this kind of doubles as both a workstation and people live here. You could probably walk over to this big old circle right here. I think I definitely want a station there, that's for sure. I just hit a building that would cost me $73 million to destroy. We're 10 meters before... what are we... I guess we're hitting their foundation. What is this magical red dot that continues to kind of fly around? Oh, we can't hit the docks. Oh, crap. I was supposed to avoid that dock. I guess it can be done. So this subway is taking our people below the water. Is there anything I got to worry about hitting over here? There's lots of things I got to worry about hitting over here. All right, look at that. I don't know how useful this is going to be. I don't know. It looks kind of cool though, right? I mean, don't zoom in too much because you can see it's like squiggly and it's kind of weird. But all right, well, we're up and running and we have 2 trains. Now, I wish the trains were running at different directions, but okay. Is this red thing like showing us different demand, or is this suggesting where we should be going? Did I buy another train? I feel like we should probably do that. Is it 12 million to oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Oh wait, actually that's not that much. I forgot I have a billion. I don't really know what else to do now. What can we go beyond this? Can we go to New Jersey? Like, I don't know how else to extend this. Also, I don't even know if some of this stuff is worth it. I think I've done this walk before. I'm pretty sure I walked from, what is this, Hell's Kitchen, all the way over to the other side at like 2 a.m. once. Got a pizza on the way. It did take a minute. Maybe, was it, what, like 40 minutes? I might have gone up. No, it wasn't just an exact horizontal shot. All right, so one thing we could possibly do, like I said, is extend it out over here towards, I believe this is Queens. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people to service out this way. Are there any workers out here? Not really. There's a little bit, but this is all the spot. We could probably, I don't know if you want heavy rail, but if I did like light rail lines way deep out here into Queens just to bring them into Manhattan where a lot of people are working, but we definitely want to start going up and down the coast. I need to create like a separate line just to go up and down and up and down, but I am trying to wait for a little bit more data to come back through. There's only 411 people. Is that what this is? Route ridership? That's not enough. That's not good at all. Oh, here we go. Wait, what the heck? No one is in this station here? Is that servicing literally nobody? This isn't servicing that many people. 0 people? How? Is it not stopping there? Should be stopping there. I don't know. All right, now get ready for this. Oh, we need vertical clearance. Can I build this above? And it's okay. Now, wasn't New York's original plan to go up high? I'm going to build an elevated station, so I'm actually 15 meters above the ground. I just want to know, like, how many city blocks is enough to put stations? Like, is this enough? Well, I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, yeah, we're bringing back the high stuff out here in New York. Yeah, look at where we're going. Look where we're going. This might be expensive as hell. I don't even know yet. Please don't give me a tough time with the tracks. Just let me build the just build it straight. Maybe this is a lot easier. Maybe I should have been building like this all along. So I put 5 city streets blocks. Man, I really wish I had visited New York before I made this video. I used to know a lot more and now I forgot everything. Isn't it called blocks and like what it rows? I don't know, man. So we're gonna go ahead and build this blueprint. We're gonna do a diamond K here. Is it heavy? Did I pick heavy metro? I don't even know. Everything in Manhattan should be heavy metro, right? All right, we got green now. I call it the K line. It's a K diamond. So we'll see what that does over time. This is definitely, certainly a long line. I have a good feeling about this one. I'm not gonna lie, with the orange one, I was kind of going against the grain. I mean, technically, isn't there already something in Manhattan that does this exact route? It might not be in this same exact street, but wasn't this curved one called a boulevard or something? Damn, I don't even know. But I do have 2 trains here. I've been buying more and more trains. So as you can see down here, I got 4 trains, 2 on the green, 2 on the orange. What does this mean? Oh, is this the number of passengers? Oh, is my orange line not doing jack shit? Oh, it's just green. Green looks like it's getting a lot more ridership, basically. I mean, I don't even know why. I guess at the end of the day, we're hitting residential, and at least we're taking them up here for them to just kind of walk the rest of the time to work. I'm guessing that's what people are going to do. So the circles are where the census data really comes in, which I think is very useful. You hit the residential. Interesting that it seems like, does this move over time? Do these little bubbles move over time? It looks like the working bubbles kind of hinting more and more to the right. I'm liking all the noises, though. I see all the noises. Or I hear, I don't know, see them, but okay, the red is supposed to tell me something. So they're about on par, actually. It's about even. Green is doing a little bit, but I'm proud of orange because, like, this doesn't exist in New York, I don't think. So, and I made that. That's right, we did that. Okay, it does look like green has, like, a lot going on. Okay, maybe green is killing it, but they've got a lot more stations, too, though. Okay, I don't even remember buying this many trains. Am I in the red again? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, so this is constantly updating and it's constantly changing. So we're going 1 hour at a time. So of course rush hour is going to be around 9 a.m. So let's just wait to see what happens. We're barely turning a profit, but it's not like we turned a profit before this. This is the hourly. Here's the daily. Here's all time. Jeez. My balance is lowering. We were in a net deficit for a minute there, but again, this is why we got to give it some time. We got to see, we got to gather the data. We got to figure out what's going on. Obviously, there's incentive to probably build another straight line down this way. I don't see how that goes wrong. The only thing is I might have built the stations too close to each other. Maybe that was a problem. That's probably What's more profitable? Probably to build less stations, maybe? Because I'm not servicing... Maybe I could have done every other one. I think every other one probably would have been good. Okay, yeah, green now has over 1,000 riders. It is killing my orange line, probably as it should. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Dang, 1,000 over here. This is the Upper East Side. Is this like near the Lower East Side? Less? No one's really using this. At least this guy's got some ridership. I'm gonna do something again above ground. This might be a little bit too close to this river. I'm not sure if we're gonna be delivering. We're making too many people happy, but let's just see. All right, so more has been built. I kind of want to change this coloring. I definitely decided to go, instead of every 5 blocks, we went 10. Maybe that'll be more efficient. I think it kind of will be. We can still make it to this station over here, my little orange line. I think I need to buy 2 more trains. Okay, so yellow is up on board. This is the L line. I don't even know why. Oh man, okay, so the red is showing us maybe where people are moving. I'm letting it go at 3 speed because I want to just gather up data to see what's going on. Okay, the yellow is definitely going way faster because there's obviously way less stations for it to have to park in. Oh, this is really cool. So we're watching as people, I guess, leave the station. It also depends on the hour, so it's noon right now, so people are going into the station. People are going out for lunch. We do see a nice green number right here, which is good because I am below 1 billion. I've already spent $1 billion on just these 3 lines alone, so we need to start turning a profit right now. The sounds are really nice in this. Look at everyone just explode out. Oh, that's because, so there's probably a lot of demand for me to extend the green line to keep going north because people get off right here. This is the most popular station. People are getting off and moving on. So we definitely want to extend this way up this way. It's the 2 end lines. So yeah, I think we can confirm this was too many stations over this way. Okay, but we're hitting some pretty high demand areas. I don't know what these people are going to do for work. Maybe they get off at a station and walk the rest of the way. Warnings. What? I don't know what that was all about. Let me slow this down a little bit. I think we got some good data. So it's still my K line with 8,000 passengers. Wow, that's really popular over there. Maybe because it's hitting both residential and work. Whereas yellow, there we did see that there was not a whole lot of working spots here. Orange sucks, but that's also why it's not a real place. That's no one tried to build this in New York. This weird circle thingy. These stations are also too close together. It would have been good, I think, to do just an orange that goes horizontal, but like I said, extends all the way out to Queens and goes way deep over here. Are circular stations just lame? Yeah, this is the popular one. But again, people just leave and then they walk the rest of the way. We'd be highly incentivized to extend this more north and also to extend this further south. Yellow is probably a little bit too close to this river. I think that might be a problem. I probably should have moved it like 1 city block over at least, and we would have maybe seen more benefits there. We are still turning a profit. It looks like we're making $500,000 per month, or is that $500,000 per hour? That's crazy. Yeah, we might want to let this, you know what? I'm gonna extend the fare. We're going up to $350. You guys can pay more. I paid $1 billion for this. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So obviously 5 o'clock, rush hour, everyone going back home. That's where we're making a lot of money. Let's see if I can get more green numbers. Green numbers go burr. This is a nice game to look at. Very relaxing. This just feels really good. Look at that side angle too. It's awesome to see my route along with the skyscrapers in the background. Now remember these outside lines, these are actually 15 meters above the ground. They're not actually like subways, they're up above, which is probably annoying. I don't think people would want that. You probably want to put that stuff underground intentionally. And the 7th Street station is the most poppin' over here. Oh, so they did like auto naming and things like that. Transfers. There's only 300 people transferring from the 7th station, from 7th Street station, which is this, I think. No, that's 63rd. Yeah, I want to know how many people are transferring. It doesn't look like that many people are transferring to orange or yellow. Not at all, unfortunately. The revenue goes down hourly, interestingly, obviously, because at night we're not making any money. Yeah, right now it's midnight, so we actually lose money at midnight. Can we stop having the trains run at midnight? So this is my opening for 24 hours. I don't know if we have had enough time with our new thing. Net profit is $5 million though. Okay, that's cool. It's gonna take a minute to get my $1 billion back though, but I do love the presentation of data. I think this looks really good. Don't New York trains stop at like 4 a.m. now? I know here in LA, which the LA Metro is literally nothing to compare to. Never compare the LA Metro to any public transit, but our trains stop at like midnight. I think it goes midnight to 6 a.m., but that's like a sad excuse for public transit, not gonna lie. Very cool game. This game is called Subway Builder. Let me know if you want to see more from this by commenting down below and subscribing to this channel. Very fun. I'm so glad I discovered this game. There's a lot to do here, and I really want a Los Angeles map. I just brought up LA Metro. Please let me take out my passion, my rage on LA. DruuuWu Labubu. Drew's AI girlfriend. Luxembourg lover. Lore track. William. Never change Drew. Unless you want to. Nolan. Alexander the Terrible. Nord. Tyrol. Miglu the Goat. King. Bear Hayes. Connor Pavlik. Frederick Tiblin. And Tamron. To all my Patreon subscribers this month, thank you. If you want your name here, check the description down below.